Here we are in Parma. And why Parma? Because Parma is actually the capital of the food in Italy. It's where the charcuterie was born, and here we are in the Central Plaza. Central Plaza, and all around here you can find little place called Salsamenteria, where you can taste the real prosciutto di Parma, made all around here in the valley. When we start to produce prosciutto in US, it was not just making a product, but also try to use a way of thinking. Because prosciutto is not made just with ingredients like meat and spice and salt. It's a way to introduce a more important ingredient, time. It's going to take time to do a wonderful product. We are at the Fattoria di Parma, home of one of the most important prosciutto di Parma here in this area. And what makes the difference in prosciutto di Parma? You need to thinking about simplicity. Just 3 ingredients: meat, salt, and time. And time is the most important one. Thinking about this product aging for at least 1 year. Perfection. Microclimate here in Parma is everything. The mild air arriving from the ocean through the Apennine mountain and then gently arriving in Parma and makes a perfect microclimate for the Parma ham. And this is actually really the big part of making this product so precious. Patience is really an important ingredient of this product. Sometimes you need to wait 12 months, sometimes 24, sometimes 36. It depends on the product. The product actually dictates the aging time. What you need to do when you want to taste a prosciutto? Prosciutto, again, is a question of time. So just take a little piece, put in your mouth, leave on your tongue, and let the fat melting and cover everything. And then you're going to feel it's not salty, it's not sweet, it's a perfect balance. What is pairing well with the prosciutto? Is an opinion, you know. There is a lot of people, they like to pair with cheese, like Parmigiano Reggiano. Other people like fruit, fresh fruit or figs. My personal opinion, I'm a purist. I like the flavor of the prosciutto, so for me, just a glass of sparkling white wine, and this is perfection. In the same area of prosciutto di Parma, we have also the salame felino, a very important salami here in Italy. Why it's called felino? Because it's made in the town of Felino. Felino is the town just before Langhirano. Langhirano is where actually is made the Parma ham. It's important why? Because usually people send to Felino the ham to trim, to take out the extra meat and give the right shape of the prosciutto, and then the prosciutto go to Langhirano to be aged. With the extra meat arriving from the leg, they're going to use to make the salame di Felino. Why charcuterie in Italy is so different? More than everything because it's an expression of the territory. Here in Parma, for example, with the hill, the climate we have, the wind and everything, is the perfect place to do the prosciutto di Parma. Describing the feeling when you eat the prosciutto di Parma, for me, is not really hard. When you take a bite and the fat start to melting and go all around your mouth and a lot of flavor, it's just perfection. Here we are in Busseto. Busseto is a small village close to Parma. It's very important because it's the hometown of Giuseppe Verdi, one of the fathers of our nation, a wonderful composer. It's also very close to the area where is produced the culatello di Zibello. So it's very important because culatello di Zibello is, let's say, is a son of the prosciutto di Parma. We have also the opportunity today to go in a very old salsamenteria, means like a place where actually you're able to taste charcuterie and cheese and all this kind of particular product made around this area. It's the Salsamenteria Baratta, one of the oldest of Italy. Here we are at the Salsamenteria Baratta, one of the oldest places where you can taste charcuterie in Italy. I think the first record they have is around the 15th century, so a lot of time ago. And here, the first step, when you come inside, you really feel the product, the tradition, and the smell and everything connected to the territory and to the product. We had the opportunity here to see a little bit of all the charcuterie made in this area, We can start from the prosciutto crudo. This one is actually prosciutto crudo di Parma. The spalla di San Secondo is actually made like prosciutto, but is more the shoulder. The culatello di Zibello, like I told you before, Zibello is very close. And then we have the stroghino. Stroghino is actually made with the same piece of meat of the prosciutto, very fresh salami, very soft salami. The lardo is very important. Lardo is the back fat, basically. Aged for a long time, a lot of flavor, melt in your mouths. Salame nostrano, salame of this area, and the last one is the coppa piacentina. Coppa is the neck of the pig, aged for a minimum of 3-4 months. Amazing flavor, Christmas flavor. Okay, let's taste the salame nostrano, salame of this area. Oh man, it's amazing.